I don't think I'm military material, Jia replied. His smile was still evident in his voice. The Army has everything you love. Lots of rules and stern men and women who like to chew people out. They support order in the UTC, in their own way. I'm fine with being a detective. I'm not saying there's no other way I might serve the UTC, but I think my real talent lies in investigation. Having to get rough occasionally is a side effect of that. I understand, and now I'm in position for the assault. Erik stood and flattened his back against a broad tree trunk. He could easily hit the guards at this distance, even without aim assist, but eliminating the opposing forces was a secondary goal. The primary objective was to rescue the hostage, which required coordination with his partner. They trusted each other, but the more they fought and trained together, the better they could predict each other's movements and instinctive tactics. It had taken him years to achieve with the 108th what he'd already achieved with Jia in months. That meant something. The guards are sweeping back, Jia reported, scanning the area. I've got a count of 5 roaming. I confirm at least 2 inside. We've got 2 out back as well. 2 out front, Erik replied. And your 5 count matches what I've seen, but we're running out of time before they execute the hostage. He paused before adding, Emma was extra sadistic with this one. The AI remained quiet. Sometimes she felt the need to offer an acerbic running commentary, but they'd been blessed with silence since the beginning of the training session. Jia looked to the left. Most of the roamers are heading toward the front, she noted. They should be there in about a minute. I think we should make our move then. You should start taking them on, and that will draw off most of the remaining guards. I can down the 2 in the back while I'm moving toward the entrance. But I wonder if we can be sure they won't execute the hostage. They won't. Erik's eyes narrowed. Emma made it clear in her briefing that they won't kill the hostage until the time limit is up, tight as it is. You've got a good plan. Just wait about 30 seconds after I begin shooting so I've got most of the roamers heading my way. He nodded, satisfied with the plan. I'll give you a count before I shoot. He took a few deep breaths, his hands tightening on his rifle stock. It didn't matter if it wasn't real. That didn't make this exercise a game. He stood and peeked around the trunk. The trees thinned between his position and the building. A straight charge would end up with him taking several rounds to the chest. Emma might not cheat and give the guards superhuman aim, but she didn't make them rank amateurs either. 2 guards emerged from the trees on one side of the building. Another appeared on the same side. All of them displayed the same vaguely annoyed look. Going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Moving, Erik murmured. He popped around the tree and opened fire. The first shot ripped through one of the door guards. The second door guard didn't even have time to turn his head before Erik's next round pierced his head. Both bodies dropped to the ground with muffled thuds. The 5 roaming guards charged forward, their shouts of alarm joining the cracks of their rifles. Bullets whizzed by Erik, and the large trunk serving as his shield stopped others. He finished off 2 more of the roaming guards as the rest rushed toward the front of the building. The plan was working. As Erik sprinted to another tree, several bullets narrowly missed him. There was little cover left beyond that point. A quick reply with his rifle took out another guard, and 2 more gunshots rang out in the distance. Rear guards down, Jia reported, sounding satisfied. I'm done in the front, Erik noted after a few more shots and collapsing bodies. Not hesitating, he zigzagged toward the front door, taking the opportunity to reload. The door slid open, and Erik fired before the last guard could get off a shot. 1 more down. Rolling. He entered the dusty room filled with sheet-covered round tables. A doorway led to the back. After a quick sweep, he jogged toward the back door. In position in the front. 1 second, Jia replied. More gunshots sounded. Sorry, they didn't stay down. You would think they would have learned. Erik chuckled. Give me the count when you're ready. The scenario hadn't been as challenging as the last few Emma had provided because of Jia's presence, but his partner's tactical reactions improved daily. If it wasn't the training center, it was showdowns with criminals and terrorists on the job. That was one way to get better fast. The authorities' continued squeeze on corruption in Neo-SoCal had forced the most disgusting elements into the light.